Hello everyone, my name is Abdulaziz Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to learn Flutter UI, which we are going to convert Pet Shop UI design into Flutter. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing first, I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported me to this channel. And now you can also support me by click super thanks on YouTube. Alright, so in this video, we are going to convert Pet Shop UI design into Flutter. And I want to say thank you to the designer, Osama Dawood. You can check link in the description below. So yeah, I found this UI design on Dribbble.com. And you also can download this from Dropbox link. And after you have downloaded this UI design, you can open it using Figma app. So yeah, this is the UI design. And as we can see here, there's a 4 screen. But now we are going to focus on this main screen, which is home screen. So let's break down this UI design. So as we can see here, there's a top header section. It contains something like navigation button. And we can see like user avatar, and below that we have like an image promotion, but only one image here, not parallax. So we just have one image here, and below that we have something like a simple horizontal list view and horizontal list view. Alright, so first thing first, let's create a new Flutter project. So as usual, I prefer to create from terminal. Alright, so to create a new Flutter project, we can simply type Flutter create here. And we give our Flutter project name here. So let's say Flutter Lucky Pet app. Alright, so I think it's beautiful name. So just press enter, wait a second. Alright, so we have create Flutter project, and let's go to the folder and let's open with Visual Studio Code. Alright, so this is our project, and for the very first, let's see in the design. So as we can see here, we have a lot of assets here, such as icon, and then image, and so on. So first thing first, let's import our assets to our Flutter root directory. So you can simply download assets file link in the description below. So yeah, we have import our assets file into our Flutter root directory here. We have such as icon and then image. So first thing first, let's go to pubspec.yaml and let's declare our asset here, assets, and the second one is assets/images. And the next step, let's add dependencies here. So we have Google Fonts 2.2.0. Alright, and the next one is because we have such as SVG, so we need to say here Flutter SVG. So yeah, we have import two dependencies here, Flutter SVG and Google Fonts. Alright, so the next step is we need to go to lib folder and create a new file, name it as size config. And the next one is we need to create app style. And let's go to size config first. And here, import material. And let's create class size config that contain static variable such as media query data. Name it as media query data and give underscore to make it private. And the next one is a screen width. And again, screen height. And again, we name it as block size horizontal. And the last but not least, block size vertical. And let's create init function here. We need to provide parameter, which is context. And inside that, let's initialize media query data, media query of context. And the next one, screen width, equal with media query data dot size dot width. And for height, like the before, as simple as this. And for block size horizontal, equal with screen width divided by 100. And we need here this to avoid null. And for vertical, height divided by 100. As simple as this. And don't forget to add semicolon here. And the next step is what we say, we have to go to app style, and from this we can import material. And let's go to this. And for the very first, let's pick the color such as this. Maybe because there's no other red color, so we can simply create new constant of color, name it as red, and we can give a value, paste here, and we can see this color. And the next one, so let's pick this color, copy in the hex code, and let's say here const color, let's name it as maybe background, paste here. Alright, and let's pick this color. So what we say, so maybe gray color. And below that we have this, maybe light gray. and maybe white color. So yeah, I think that's enough for color. And okay, maybe this one, what we say, it's kind of like orange. So okay, orange, and give a value here. And the next one is okay, like orange. Pick this one, paste here. So yeah, I think that's enough for now. So the next step is we need to check what kind of font used in this UI design. So the font is Source Sans Pro, and maybe we can simply create a final Source Sans Pro bold equal with Google Fonts, and let's call Source Sans Pro. And from this we can change like a font weight. The important thing is font weight, so we set it to be 700 because it's bold. So we just need to copy this 3 times, and from this we can simply change the name medium, and this is regular, and this 600, 500, and 400. So we have 4 font family here. And the next step is let's go to main file and let's delete everything here, import material, and create a new main function, run app, and inside this let's give a my app. So my app doesn't yet exist, so here let's create a new stateless widget, and what we say here, name it as my app, and in this my app we can return material app. Material app have parameter debug show checked mode, set it to false, and for the home set it to scaffold widget, and scaffold widget have a body. For body, let's say home screen, and let's create a new stateless widget again, home screen, look like this. And the next step is let's go to home screen first, and inside this home screen let's return save area. Save area have a child, and let's add list view. So as we can see here, it's kind of like list view. So for every component, it's aligned from above to bottom, from the top to bottom. And here list view has a children parameter, and from this we can simply create many elements. So the first element let's create for top header, and top header contains two widgets, which is on the left and on the right. So we can simply think this is row widget. And row widget has parameter children, and from this we can simply call the first widget. So let's say svg picture.assets. And let's call our assets file. So we can check this and we call nav icon.svg. This is for the first widget or the first component, which is menu. And the second one is for user avatar. We can simply create circle avatar, or we can create using what we say container or clip rounded rectangle. So we can simply create circle avatar, so we don't need to think about border radius and so on. So let's check this, and we can see the height and width it exactly same, so we can think this is diameter. So circle avatar doesn't have diameter, so we can say radius. Radius is a half of diameter, so this is the basic of mathematics, so we can say radius is 20 because 40 divided by 2 is 20. And here we also can add like background color. So when the image is PNG, we can add the color here, so maybe K orange. And what we say, orange or red, so maybe red. And the next step is we also have background image here, and we can think like background image we can use assets image, or because when our app is online we need to retrieve data, so the data must have such something like URL, so we can think like network image. So when we have the real data, we can simply retrieve and paste here. So for now let's search avatar, so maybe 3D avatar, and maybe this one. As usual, I love this or this. Okay, just copy image address and paste here. And so I think we have to start this debug to see how our app look like. Alright, so this is our app, and what we need to do right now, so let's see, we use a row widget, and for default row widget for main axis alignment, default is main axis alignment dot start, so we can simply change to space between here. Alright, so it will push on left and on right. So to make sure the content is center, so we need to cross axis alignment to be center. And we also can change the width here, maybe 18, look like this. And the next step is we need to add something like padding. So we need to say here, so maybe const double k padding horizontal, give a value to be 30, and let's back to main again, and we need to wrap this, and we can simply press this button and we can wrap with padding. And padding we need to change to symmetric and change to horizontal, the value will be padding horizontal. Look like this. And maybe give a padding for vertical, or we can simply add this size box, height to be 10. Look like this. And the next step is below this top header. The next step is we need to create this one. So because this only one image, so we don't think something like what we say parallax image or so on. So we can simply create what we say something like container that contain image. But before that, let's check the size box first. So we need to give a margin, or we can use size box here to be 19. And the next step is we want to use size box again with the height is 200, and size box also have parameter which is child, and for the child, so let's check this image first, and we can see I have export this image, and I just need to place this text in front of the image. So we can simply using stack widget, and stack widget have parameter which is children, and we can simply use position widget here, and the first widget will be on the behind. So for the first widget is a position widget, and position widget also have child parameter. We can use image.assets, and we call our file which is assets images, and then welcome message.png. Alright, so we have this image, and for the default position widget will be left 0 and top 0. So for the default it will be on the top left corner. So to do that we need to say left 0 and then top 0 and then right 0 and then bottom 0. And now our image will be on the center. Alright. And what we need to do here, we need to make sure our image will be box width dot cover. Look like this. Alright, and let's do another magic. So here we have text here. So this text front of image, in front of our image. So, and this text not only one text, so it's, let's say it's two text here. So from top to bottom, so we can simply say column widget, and we must wrap this column using another widget which is position widget. Look like this. And inside this column widget we can simply call children, and the first children must be text widget, and we can call this and paste here. And the next step is this, and we can simply add another text and paste here. And when we hot reload, we will see our text widget. What we need to do right now is we need to calculate this text widget from the left. So we can use something like a dynamic value. So we can say like left, not this, but here, left. The left must be, so it's around what we say. We can simply call our size config, but before that we need to call our init function first. So we can say size config dot init, and we can give value context here to refer to this context. And now we can call our size config, and we can say block size horizontal times to what we say it's around 38% of the screen width. Look like this. And for the default, column widget will be center. So we need to say what we say cross axis alignment to be start, to align on the left. And to make sure the content inside this column will be center, so we can use main axis alignment to be center. And to make it on the center, we can simply say top 0 and bottom 0. And it will be on the center. And the next step, we need to say right to be 0 to make our text inside this column still inside this position widget. Look like this. And we can simply give like a styling here. So we can call what we say it's so let's do this first. So it's regular, and we can say here and we can call this and copy width, and we need to change the size to be size config block horizontal times to 3.5 maybe. Look like this. And we can copy in this icon, paste here, and the second icon. So yeah, look like this. And for this maybe a style what we say the first is medium, and we need to change something like size, and the size will be just copy in this, paste here, and maybe it's around 5. Look like this, or 5.5. And we need to change the color. The color will be what we have here. So I think this different with this. Yeah, it's different. So we need to declare this color here. So I think it's kind of like black. Okay, black. And back here, okay, black. And for this, I think it's same, yeah. So we just need to copy this and paste here. Alright, look like this, but as we can see here, I think we have different with the design. So this design have two style. This is semi-bold and this is light. So let's wrap this using a row widget. And the first will be like, so we have to declare another style. And maybe this will be like, and let's give a value to be 300. And this will be, so we need to duplicate first and change this to like, and this will be Osama, look like this. But we need to say, or we need to give something like a size box here. So let's say it must be 8, I think, or just 4. I think 6. All right, look like this. And maybe here we can say cross axis alignment to be center. And let's add this another text, maybe this, copy here, and we need to change the size. And what we need to say here, it may be start, look like this. And we can give a size box here, will be maybe 4. Look like this. But we need to give another size box here with the height is 5. Alright, so yeah, I think it's similar with the design. Okay, so yeah, we have finished this welcome message image, and the next step is we need to create this one. So what we need to do here, below this size box, we can add a size box again, 10, and below that we will have something like we can use a simple container with the height is 30, and we will have child using row widget, and row widget have a children, and here we can add text widget. We will say dogs with the style, what this is, bold, so we can say and change the size will be maybe font size, and we can copy this and paste here, change to maybe 6, and we have this. And the next is for this icon, so we can simply duplicate this, change the text, and maybe for the size it's 4 or just 3, and let's add what we say size box here, the value 10. Alright, and here we can add padding and what we say symmetric horizontal, K padding horizontal. Alright, so yeah, we have this row widget, and the next is for this. So we can think it's kind of like what we say here, below this container we need to add size box first. The value will be 15, and below that we can add another size box with the height is 169, and this size box will have child. For the child, let's use list view.builder, and list view.builder must have item builder using context and index, and we can return something here. So let's return container, and inside this list view.builder we can say item, what we say item count may be 10, and scroll direction will be axis.horizontal because the scrolling will be horizontal. And inside this container, so let's press this and we will see the size will be 169, and for the width will be 150. And for the decoration we will have border radius. For the border radius will be 11, so we can maybe create a new variable. Let's name it as K border radius, what we say, look like this, will be 11, and we call our variable here, and we will have color using white color, and when we restart we will see our list. And the next so let's check it using another color first, so maybe red color, so we will see. And the next we can add margin here, and we can only for the left, when the index equal with 0 we will give margin should be 30, and when it's not the first element it will be 15. look like this. And for the right, when the index equal with item count -1, the margin will be 30, and when not, it will be 0. And when we on the last element, it will have margin here. Alright, and inside this container we will have a child, and for the child, let's think it's kind of like a column widget because it's from top to bottom. So the first widget will be clip rounded rectangle. Why we use this? Actually, we can use container because container also have like a box decoration. But with this clip rounded rectangle, we can direct call border radius parameter here, and we can say border radius circular, and we can say this border radius dot list. And for the child, we can call assets, and maybe we can call like a doc and Alex. Alright, and when we restart, we have an error because we need to say assets images and then our image name. So yeah, Merely, not Alex. Alex is cat. So we need to restart. Alright, so we will have this image, and this is rounded, so we need to make sure using we will have a padding inside our container. So below this padding, and maybe all should be 10, and we will see padding here. And to make sure the image will fully on this clip rounded rectangle, we will add this box width dot cover. So this is for the first element inside this column. So below that we will have something like what we say it's row widget. So here let's add row widget and add children. The first children is what we need to say. The first children will be a container, and for the height 17, and for the what we say decoration, we will have box decoration. Border radius will be 8.5, and for the color will be like orange. And inside this container we will have child using center widget, and the child will be text widget, and we will have banana, and for the style we will have bold, so we say bold and change the size will be size config, and maybe it's 2, look like this. And we will add padding here. Padding will be symmetric, horizontal 10. Look like this. And now we can change the color. This will be white color. Look like this. And between this, we will have size box. So below this, we will have size box 10. Look like this. And the next is for another, we will have, we can simply say icon, and icon favorite outline. Look like this. And now we will have look like this, but we need to push to be space between. Look like this. And we can change the color from here. Color will be red color. And for the size will be maybe the size will be 16, I think. Alright, so size will be okay, so we just need to say 16 here. Look like this. And how about 2.5? And so let's check this. Maybe let's make it, so let's try using size config, but block vertical times 2, maybe just 3%. Alright, so not okay, I think 2.5. Okay, 2, just 2%. Alright, so the next is for this. So let's add size box first. So below that, we will have size box with the height is what we say only 6. And below that, we will have text widget, or yeah, text widget, and we say Marley. And for the size, so to avoid overflow, let's maximum line will be 1, and when overflow we will say ellipsis. And for the style, it will be bold, so okay, source bold. Change the font size to be what we say, copy this, paste here, so it will be, let's say 3. And we have an error here, style, look like this, but we need to wrap this using row widget. Look like this. And color will be K gray. and just copy in this row widget and change to this, and what we say, so maybe it's 2 like gray, and it's a regular. Look like this, and I think we can add size box again here, just 3. Look like this. So it's dynamic based on screen width. Alright, so maybe inside this container, so we can go to the parent, and also we can make adjustment here. So maybe I still need to wrap it using container, and what we need to do here to make sure the height will be 80 and the width will be 150. Or we can use size box, look like this. And inside this box decoration, we can also have a box shadow. What we need to say here, list of box shape. So we can add box shadow, and box shadow will have like a blur radius, and then color, and then offset. So blur radius, offset, and color. Okay, so let's press this content, and we can see what we have here. So we need to go to this box shadow, and we can see the box shadow color, and the box shadow color is A2, so we don't have. So what we need to do, let's say cons color K box, what we say, box shadow color, and let's back to main, and for the color, box shadow color, we need to change the opacity to be just 80%, so 0.18, and for the offset will be blur radius 14, and offset will be X and Y, so we say X0, and for the Y is 3. Look like this. So let's test this. Alright, so we have a little box shadow. Okay, and we have finished the first horizontal. So let's just copy in this. So what we say, copy from this doc. So I think this and this. Okay, so let's check. So below this, let's add size box first. Height is 30, and we need to copy in this and paste here. And again, we need to copy this size box, or I think this container, and paste here. And between this cat and it's 15, so we can copy in this. And when we restart, we will see two lists, but we need to change this to be cat and copy in this emoji here. Alright, and we need to change the image to be what we say here, cat, and the cat name is Alex. And we will see a little image here. Look like this. And what we say, the next step, so on the bottom here, what we say, still inside this list view, below this size box, so let's add a little size box 30. Okay, and the next step is let's add this bottom navigation bar. So we need to go to scaffold widget, and this we can say bottom navigation bar, and we can say bottom navigation bar and we can say like background color will be weight color, and then item will be list of bottom navigation bar item, and we can convert this stateless widget to be stateful, and here we can create a new variable, name it as selected index should be 0, and we also need to create on item tab has parameter index, and we need to say selected index equal with index. And now we can using ternary operator here, when selected index equal with 0, we can use SVG picture assets home selected.svg, and we can copy this, copy from this, copy in this SVG and paste here, look like this, and just add this unselected. So we can simply duplicate this 2 times and change this to 1 and 2, and this to chart, and this to profile. Look like this. And let's restart our app. We still have error because we haven't yet add selected here. What we say, current index will be selected index, and on tab will be on item tab. Alright, so we still have error here. So we have to add label. So here we add label blank, and this also label, and this label. Alright, so we will see a bottom navigation bar, and maybe let's create a list, maybe here, list of string, and we can say docs, and initialize our list, and we will have Marley, Cocoa, and Walt. So we say doc Marley, and then doc Cocoa, and doc Walt. And let's go to docs here, and here we can say docs.length, and here we can say docs index. Let's try. Alright, so we can using look like this. So we say assets, images, and then $sign, and we say doc index, look like this. Alright, so it's work. And for the doc name, so let's create another list. So let's create list of string, maybe doc's name, and we can say Marley, Cocoa, and Walt. And when we test this inside our docs here, so let's say docs name index, so we will see Marley, Cocoa, and Walt. Alright, so let's try for cats. So what we say here, list of string cats, and we will have a cat Alex .png, and the next will be broke, and the next will be Marley, and for the cat name so here Alex, Brooke, and Marley, so we say Alex, Brooke, and Marley, and let's go to cats, and here we can say assets, image, and then $sign cats, and then index here, and we will have we have error here. So inside this we say cats.length, and inside this column we will say assets images slash $, and we will have cats and then index. Alright, it's work. And the next for cat name, so we say cat names index. Alright, look like this. So we have 3 alright, so we have to fix this margin. So what we need to do is inside this right margin we will check using cats.length -1, look like this, and we will have margin here, and do the same for the dogs. And here dogs.length -1, and it will have margin on the right. Alright, so let's see the design. Alright, so I think it's similar with the design. So we just need to manipulate this image and place it on the back, and we will place text on the front, so it will be look like this. How about banana? So I think we need to change the banana color. So we have to change the color will be orange, and do the same with the another banana. Okay, this color will be orange, look like this. Alright, so yeah, I think look like this. We have convert the first screen, which is home screen, look like this. And yeah, I think that's enough my video today. If you want to download the source code, link in the description below. And in the next video, maybe I'll try to convert another screen, which is like a login screen and this detail screen. So yeah, I think that's enough. If you have any question or comment, write it down on the comment field. Thank you so much, and see you again on the next video.